brownie we ate, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
You must have stayed up all night. If you hold on, I gotta fix my chat. I messed it up last night, so I gotta fix it today. Come here. Where you at, chat? There you are. Let's go to properties. Yeah, gonna have to fix it. Alright, hold on just a minute and I'll tell y'all good morning. Control C. The reason that my chat's messed up because I did it on the screen last night, which I normally don't do. Get away from my door. Alright, so sounded like the cats was at the door. Alright, so if I hit that, then I hit OK right there. Look at there, we have a chat. Alright. Shane from Prusa, you man up all night. A night of relaxation. I hear you. Mike Whaley, I see how you are. You just jumped right in here and didn't even get on Discord this morning. What'd you do? Just wake up? And 3D Print Llama gets to be here at the start. Woohoo! He's number 3 in the list. The Casa del Wacos is in the house. Minnesota Maker, how are you? It's early. Only been up for 3 hours. Heck yeah, second cup of coffee. I hear you. I'm on my first. Cannot tell a lie. I know Papa's Projects is here. There he is. Good morning, sir. We just had a good chat on the Discord. My benchy failed, by the way. It knocked itself off the bed, which I guess is a good thing, because about the time I hit the microphone on, that squealing from them motors went away on this damn TiVo little monster. But I tell you what, I have to say, I'm not displeased with what I got yesterday out of this thing. The frog turned out well. Hope y'all can hear me okay. I got this microphone up above my head right here, and that's new for me. The cable's in my way though. I'm gonna have to figure out some way to route this, because this is hanging in front of my monitors. Let me see if I can figure something out with this better. Good Lord, it's amazing what you can figure out when you try, right? Now I can see all my monitors. All right. Audio's good, sweet. Good deal, good deal, good deal. Hey, thanks for posting Octalapse info. I've been looking for something like that. Dude, yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, if you do the lighting right, because I didn't know how well it was going to work with that camera I had, the way I had it set up or any of that. This is aggravating to me. I can't stand that either. How about we move that right there? There we go. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can do better with the lighting and stuff next time, because the lighting really sucked on that video. I mean, it's really cool though, because it just looks like it's growing out of the bed. Yeah, that's me. You know, I was really just testing it out with that usage, and it turned out really well. And then we were talking about it in a chat, Joel Telling and Brian R. I don't know Brian's moniker, it's just Brian R. We're talking about it, and I was telling them, hey, I did one, you can check it out. So I'm like, I posted it, and I had it unlisted at first when I posted it, and I'm like, you know what? Lighting or not, it's still a cool friggin' video. So why not just post it? And I think Brian Vines had done one before. But the Octolapse plugin for Octoprint works really well. The problem is that I wouldn't, like if I do Octoprint on my, I hear you. Well, the camera itself is plugged into a Pi, so I know 3D printing llama, I know. The thing is, where I have that setting, no, the Mark III is setting in my living room in front of the window. And if you watch, you can see how long it took, because, I mean, it goes from daylight to dark, and, you know, then I turn the light on over the top. But, I've got a C920 plugged into the USB port on a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. So, oh yeah, I won't be doing that. But it turned out really well. I was amazed at how well it turned out. So yeah, it's actually on My Mini Factory. Hold on, I'll get it. Or where is it? Pin shape. That's what it's on. It's on pin shape. Let's do that. Here we go. There you go, Shane. That's the model. It's free. Just another one of those. Morning, Mapro 6. Yeah, I saw your comment on YouTube. I was going to respond. I just saw it. I mean, it just popped up. So, whew. I hope y'all didn't have a late night like I did. My friggin' Hypercube Evo jammed again. It's jammed in there now. And it jammed during a vase. I mean, how do you jam during a friggin' vase? You're just rolling around, not really doing anything. I understand with retraction. I understand, you know, knocking your benchy off the bed because you're trying to do 120 millimeters a second. Thing is, though, check that out. That's not bad. That's really, really not bad for this big old TiVo little monster to do its thing. And that's 120 millimeters a second. So it was hauling butt. But, you know, you gotta give it bed adhesion or it's gonna pop off. Especially when that head is cracking that. I'm checking my... I had a wheel loose somewhere. And I don't know which one it's on. Right there. That one right there is causing some issues. But in order to fix that, you have to take it all the way back apart. And guess what I don't want to do? We'll have another 15 friggin' hour video of me taking this back apart. Taking the wheel out, tightening it down a little bit, sliding it back in it, you know. All that crap that you don't want to do. But I will say that yesterday afternoon's video went very well. I was very, very pleased. Shane trying to like jinx me and stuff, making me want to go like 15 hours or something on the damn TiVo. I didn't want to go that long. It was a very, very short, concise, everything worked stream. And the TL smoothers are on and running. It's really cool. The heater's pulling air up through there. Why are we're showing wires on the plug here? That's just, come on, man. Quality parts. I need to figure out something with the some type of support for the you was very happy for me. I appreciate that. Need to figure out some type of support for that the bulb in here that's holding the wires, and I know you really can't see it right now, but because that thing just bounces around and it sounds like it's beating itself to death in there when you're trying to print. Well, yesterday y'all saw that I printed a frog, and I had a little bit of cooling issues at first because the fans weren't running. I got that sorted out last night as well, underneath the legs and stuff right here. And I may throw another one of these on because it don't take but an hour or so. It's just that the motors are so loud. But the back, you know, the back looked good. There's no salmon skinning whatsoever on the frog, okay? Good looking frog. I mean, his eyes look good. The top where it finished looked good. There's no stringing whatsoever. So I mean, this looks good. Good morning, Mike. How are you, buddy? It looks really good. I'm very pleased with the frog. So as a reference, I was going to do the vase on the hypercube, and this is what I got. I mean, it turns out really good, but then it jammed doing a vase. It's just running along and the nozzle and I mean, it's friggin' jammed, and it's not jammed to the point that it's clogged up. It's jammed. It's like a partial clog, like it got something in the nozzle, because I then cleared it, got it out of the way. No, I don't know if it's a filament wiper issue. I've never had an issue with 3D Solutech filament ever, and this one for some reason decided to just stop and jam. I don't know. I really don't know. So I will figure that out late this afternoon, because we have a birthday party today to go to. But the one you really want to see, and I didn't realize, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not realize this vase right here, I shrunk down so that it would fit on the build plate of the hypercube. This one was supposed to be 250 millimeters tall, because I have right now, the way I've got the hypercube, I've only got a max of 265, because my fault, and I'll fix it at a later date. And it's because of, he designed it with no couple with the integrated lead screws. So mine goes down and hits the coupler, so you lose 50 millimeters of room. Oh yeah, no, I get that. I get that 3D printing llama. I get that, and you may be right. A wiper may be exactly what it was needing. But I cranked the nozzle up to 275 degrees and got it cleared. I mean, it was pushing filament out. I could hit extrude, doing like it was supposed to. So then I started printing again. Printing a benchy. It didn't even make it through the bottom, and it started clicking. I'm like, well, okay, I'll screw with it tomorrow. There's no friggin' way that that's holding water. I don't know. I can just see light through it, but I think it will. Cool. I've just never had a problem with it. Morning, Ron. How are you? Coming out, you make a project? I'll have to check that out. Because, I mean, it's just, you know, it's just a sponge with a little vegetable oil. It's nothing major. I can do that as well. Shane from Prusa. Like I said, I've never had an issue, and I've probably done 200 rolls of 3D Solutech. That's no joke. Probably about 200 rolls, and never had one issue. What's up, One Raz? Getting ready to go to bed. What? Well, you know what? At least you can. Good evening, Alan. How are things down under? At least One Raz, at least you're up to go to bed. How about that? But do a cold pull with flex filament. Nothing has worked better for me Works better than all the cleaning filaments. I can check that out. What's up, Accelerate? How are y'all? Alright, so now the main event though. This is the vase off of the little monster from yesterday. There is absolutely zero, and in this scale you would be able to see it quite a bit. Come on, Alan, they make gauges for that. But give me a minute, I'll be right there. There's absolutely zero salmon skinning on this vase. This was made up of leftover rolls from my build of the thing. Yeah, I hear you. Air print, exactly. And that's what happened on this one over here. Alan, I'll be right there with some gas, buddy. Hold on just a minute. Good morning, Pocon. How's it going, my friend? But the Hypercube Evo, I mean, it's printing. You can see it's printing fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just need to get that clog taken care of, and I'll pump it back up to 280, and we'll push some stuff through it, and then we might run some cold TPU through it. Is that right? Yeah. Good morning, Ashley. You're awake early. Well, you were up late and you're awake early. Malian M200 to open source ramps. Okay, cool. Morning, Rover. Don. Everybody finally waking up. It is Sunday morning anyway. But I didn't realize that this is normal size for this vase. This is 100%. Haven't slept yet. Go to bed. Go to bed, woman. This is the 100% for this vase. This is not. I didn't enlarge it. This is you know, had to shrink this one to make it fit. So this one turned out really well. I got one, and I think there was two little lines that look like they're out of place. That's it. I think this one will hold water as well. Oh, this one, maybe. Looks like there's a hole right over here. Around one of these little spindles right here. I don't know. We can do it and see. Did you do the egg yet for my what? Egg yet for your present? I don't know what you're talking about. What egg? Drainage. Right? For the dinosaur. I did do the egg. There's no freaking way that dinosaur's fitting in there. I pumped the dinosaur up 250%. I pumped the egg up 250%. There's freaking no way. Morning, Dragon Monk. How are you, buddy? So I just said, guess what? She's just getting a dinosaur. No egg. Because if it wouldn't go inside and pop open, what's its purpose? I don't want just a damn plastic egg laying around. Nice. Morning, Thomas Elrod. Yeah, that was me, but it was when I added the millimeters up to the millimeter length of the dinosaur, it was still like 25 millimeters short. So, I mean, I could have kept making it bigger, but I wasn't going to. I was like, God dang, how much filament do I need to actually print with? And see, I wanted to print it in the polyalchemy elixirs. I ain't wasting that much polyalchemy elixir for her to break it. I'm going to do some reading up on how to add a filament sensor to a smoothie board. And I am going to... Morning, Zimmy. I am going to use one of the leftover limit switches, the optical ones, that I got from the build on the Hypercube. And I'm going to mount, somehow or another, right in here, I'm going to mount a filament sensor. Optical filament sensor. Yeah, that, you know, everybody ain't able. That's the problem. That is the problem. But I also printed a benchy last night. I left it printing while I went to bed. Well, I tell you what, I really got to get the retraction and all that stuff worked out. Because this stringing was immense. And I hit it with a lighter. And it's immense. But the infill actually held on this one. It's not soft. Yeah, I'm hoping so too, Mike. I said I'd be there in a minute, but it's kind of a trip down to Australia. Linear advance on a smoothie board. Do they have that? Let's see the benchy. It's just a benchy. You can read 3D benchy on the back. You can see the CTD 3XY on here, but it's got some crap, and it had a bunch of stringing. I burnt the stringing out of it. It printed okay. It's got some holes in it though, and that's with 4 top layers. So I don't know. Duet's RepRap firmware has it now. Are you sure? Because I just got 2.0, the latest firmware put on my Wi-Fi. I have to read up on it. I mean, I don't know. That's what I don't know. I don't know why it printed a hole or why it didn't fill that in. Normally that's under extrusion, but it really didn't under extrude. But it looks awful thin. I understand why it did on the deck, because I only had, and it may be why it did up here. I only had like 5% infill. Yeah, no. The Prusa's has the linear advance on theirs. Tala 3D prints. You just found my channel. Well, welcome. What? Not right now. Everybody tell Tala 3D prints welcome to the Kuntry Club. Y'all know how this works. Or at least you might. You got to watch them, Tala. Is it Tala? Taylor? I don't know. Mr. T. They might be asleep, so you have to watch them sometimes. But I appreciate you stopping by. I hope we can satisfy your hunger for some live video. How about that? Because it ain't all about 3D printing every day. Duet calls it pressure advance. Okay, that helps. I will check into it. Pressure advance. What you call me, Mr. T? I don't know. Is it Tala? Taylor? I don't know how you pronounce it. All right. Well, appreciate all y'all telling Tala welcome. Taylor, Tala, Mrs. T, Mr. T, T. I won't call you late for supper. I will not call you late for supper. But the T3D, there you go. Low. I like that, actually. You got 2 lines for LOL. That'll work. Thank y'all for telling them welcome anyway. So, that's nice. Newbie with a TiVo Tornado. 68 in Alabama. Well, we're at in Alabama, because Ashley S. is in Alabama as well. Well, you're also a vapor. The cooling fan on the Hypercube Evo for the hot end cooling fan, Tallahassee. I got you. It runs at 100%. I mean, it's just wide open fan. see, just outside of Montgomery. Be Roll Tide Roll. What's wrong with you? Don't be putting that mess on my screen. Zimmy, it's a Pi running Octoprint with a webcam plugged into it. Yeah. Yeah. No, they ain't, but you know there's only one saying. You see that? Right there? See that? That's all you gotta know. Go Gators. But yeah, no, the cooling fan runs non-stop on that. Well, up to 45, after 45 degrees kicks in. I may have it set to 55. Not 100% sure. I knew I knew you knew it. I knew you was just stirring the shit pot on Sunday morning. Yeah, y'all even got some that, you know, didn't exist. I know how that works. Y'all got like 45 or 60 or something like that. And football ain't even been played that damn long. I think y'all got your first one when Neanderthals was walking the earth, didn't you? I know, right, Shane? I know. A few more Hell Budweisers. I get it. There you go. You 3D print your titles. I will tell you, this run that Nick Saban has had has been fantastic. I just hope all the Alabama fans understand it's gonna come to an end. They because you can't just run it forever, Ron. Sometimes. Well, Tala 3D Prints, I am just below Tallahassee, Florida. Actually, my address is in the description below. So you can look up where I live. So, yeah, there you go, Mapro 6. One day it will end. Cool, Slug. And that's what happened when the Bear passed away. There was a long lull in Alabama football. A long one. Go check it out. Well, I mean, and you're 68. If you're from Alabama, you know. It didn't stay where it was at when the Bear was there. And it damn sure didn't stay where it's been since Nick Saban was there. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's like when Steve Spurrier left. The Gators were riding high, just friggin' dominating the field. And when he left, guess what? Not so much. Then Urban Meyer came. We got another spike. And then he wussed out and went to some up yonder. Quit cursing, Ashley. You're sleepy. And then, and now we're back. And we've got Coach Mullins back in here. And we're going to see how it goes this year. My first cousin and I were talking about it the other day, and he's a Seminole fan, and we were talking about the season to come. Well, there's not no problems. There are still problems. I still need to tweak every damn setting on this firmware until I get it back. So, yeah, I'm not worried about Mr. Tebow. Tebow didn't make the team. Tebow was surrounded by friggin' NFL quality talent. That's what made those teams so good. I mean, people don't go back and look that, when you have, 8, 9 first round draft picks coming off the team, they're just not going to be as good. See, the cool thing about Alabama is they've been able to stack those up. So even a few years after Nick Saban leaves, you'll still be playing with his players. And see, that's what we're going to have this year with Dan Mullins, is we're going to have players. What's up, Robert Reynolds? Yeah, Meyer went to that school up north that got schooled by the school he left. That's for sure. What is my favorite NFL team? Whatever the one that's playing, the one my wife is rooting for. Because she picks a team at the beginning of the game, and she is its #1 fan. And I'm talking screaming, cussing, fussing at the TV fan. So whatever team she's going for, I make it interesting and go for the other one. I don't have a favorite NFL team. I like the Pittsburgh Steelers. I like the Indianapolis Colts. I like the Green Bay Packers. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's the New York Giants. Ain't that a football? Yeah, that's a football team. I like those because they had players on them that I liked. I really don't. You know, in the 80s, I liked the Oakland Raiders. Don't really care. I don't really follow NFL football, you know. I mean, we got a guy from our hometown that plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, you know. Yeah, see, my wife is a Cincinnati Bengals fan. She loves the Bengals, has ever since she was a kid, and she's from South Georgia. So, you know, there you go. Got players from Bama. That's it. You know, when the Eagles are playing not one of those teams I mentioned, I root for them because, well, Nigel Bradham went to school here his whole life, and we watched him play football, and, you know, we watched him move right on up. So, good morning, Martin. How are you, my friend? How's your vacation going? I hope it's going well. I do. Oh. But yeah, I posted that time lapse last night. Thought it was a story about a man named Jed. That poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. Now that song's in your head. So sing it until you're dead, James. Right, and you know that's my reasoning as well, Ashley. Because those boys are playing for a chance to make that money. And they are giving everything they've got. And yes, they're getting a scholarship. They're getting, you know, free food, free books, free everything to play football for us to watch. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. 3D printing llama. That's one thing I missed from the duet. I wish there was somewhere or a way you could put plugins in that for G-code preview like that. I actually got a Tickle Me Elmo somewhere out there. Probably still works. That's true. You know, and that's what made Tim Tebow such a great player. It wasn't that he was the best player on the field. That boy played with everything he had. Good morning, Cyber Dustin. How are you today, sir? He played with everything he had every football game. That's what made Tim Tebow great. Nothing else. So, alright. So we did college football this morning, and it's coming. Believe you me, come September, y'all might want to tune off, especially if the Gators are playing like crap. I'll tell you that right now, because I will go off. Oh yeah, no doubt about it, Ashley. I mean, and not only that, I hadn't seen Eddie. Hadn't seen Eddie not once. He might be. Yeah, me either, Ashley. Me either. But I am a football fan. I like to talk about football. I like to watch football. And I know some of the guys and people in here don't give a rat's about football. And I can wear that t-shirt for you. Shane, did you get you one of them t-shirts yet? Well, they say it's NASCAR and football, and guess what? I don't like NASCAR, so I give it all to football. Every bit. We even go to our high school football games. Well, our daughter's in the band, but even when she wasn't, we go to our high school football games over here. You care about the rat more than the football? I hear you. I hear you. But, and it takes all kinds. Well, see, therein lies the rub. Actually, I ain't ever liked NASCAR. Ever. You enjoy listening to women's beach volleyball? All right. I'm a girls softball guy myself. My daughter played and I coached girls softball, and I will tell you, it is a hell of a lot better sport than baseball. It's faster moving. The field is smaller. Love Kyle Petty. Yeah, that was the days, though. That was the days when they could still race. That was the days when they could still race the cars. It's like playing NFL football or college football these days. They're gonna cut it down till it's just touch football. And I get it. I understand the concussion thing. I understand the injury thing. You signed up for that. That's like getting into boxing and having a pillow fight. So, I mean, if you get in a boxing ring with another big old dude or another big old woman that's intent on punching you in the face, guess what? There's potential for damage. Well, when you have a 280-pound big boy running at you, running 4.4 40s, and he hits you wide open, it's going to do damage. So, get over it, pull on your big girl panties, and let's go. That's the way it's going to be. It's going to end up that way in today's society. They're going to be, we can't do boxing because people are just getting hurt. They're getting concussed. Look at all the blood and stuff when they're boxing. We can't have that, so we're going to turn that off. And nobody's going to watch, and then they're going to get out there and they're going to have pillows hitting each other with them, and everybody's going to be like, oh, that's so fun to watch. That's where the world's going. Well, in NASCAR, you ain't got none. You ain't got none. You got some tires. Some gasoline. Good night, One Raz. You have a great night, sir. We'll see you tomorrow. Got some tires, got some gasoline, got a big motor. Do the Tim Allen thing, right? It stopped the light. I hear you standing in. He created his own shade, huh? You watch your drink and the liquid kind of pulls up in the cup because he's got his own gravity. I get you. Get out of the way, Smoke. There we go. But yeah, no, I don't do NASCAR. Now I will do some Supercross on the motorcycles every now and again. I'll watch that. I watch the X Games motorcycle stuff. No, I don't have the Pi on the INC board yet. I don't. I'm sure you can't. You can run octo laps off of there. I mean, all it does is insert some G code to move the head over and then pop the camera. That's all it does. But you'll have to use a Pi camera on the INC. I don't think it does USB cameras very well. Oh, is he? In Vegas or something? I don't watch much live TV, so I haven't heard anything about it. Matter of fact, I don't watch any live TV except for college football. Yeah, that's been done hundreds of times. Morning, Bruce Ennis. How are you, sir? Welcome to the country club this morning. But no, I probably won't. I like Travis. I like watching Travis drive. I really do. I like his rally stuff he does. I watched him when he started skateboarding, you know. I hear you. I've been doing this since January and ain't nothing interesting here either. Can I do? Oh, cool. Still run. Not on prayer. I might. Chris Riley did a good one on installing the Pi Zero W. So I've got mine. I've got it sitting right here, as a matter of fact. There's the pins. There's the Pi itself. I'm still torn whether or not I actually want to put it on there. That's the thing. I am still torn whether or not I actually want to plug that onto my Mark III. Oh yeah, well the way I did it now, yeah, I can do that. I mean, I can actually do that. I can't do it right this minute, but I can do it. But it's just a plug-in on Octoprint. Yeah, it's Talus C. I actually looked it up. It's just outside of Montgomery. My oldest daughter graduated just north of there. What's the name of that dadgum town? Got a Bass Pro Shop going up the interstate there. Oh. God dang it. What's the name of that high school she went to? Anyway, it's a pretty decent sized town up just north of Montgomery up there. About 30 miles outside of Montgomery. Got the Bass Pro Shop and all that. It's where my oldest daughter graduated high school up there. That, yeah. No, it starts with a P, I think. Hold on, I'll tell you. Prattville, that's the one. Yeah, my oldest daughter graduated from Prattville High School because when she was 18, she decided to run away and live with her aunts on her mother's side of the family. And she got there, and about 2 months later, she called me. She's like, "Can I come home?" I'm like, "Nope. Made your bed and I live in it." So she didn't get to graduate with all her friends in her class. Morning, John Mack. How are you? So I made her stay there until she graduated, and then she went off to college, and now she lives about 12 miles over here from me. That grass was greener because it was fertilized with bullshit. You know how that works, right? Her whole life they had told her, "Hey, you can come live with us, and we'll do this, and we'll do that." And she got up there, and guess what? They didn't do none of that. Yeah, Zimmy, I use a Pi 3 plugged into my USB on my thing. So, and am I praying to Budweiser again? God dang it, Shane. Yeah, I know, Mike. But, you know, when her mother got killed, she was 4 years old. My ex-wife got killed in a car wreck when my oldest daughter was 4 years old. Okay, so my wife raised her as her own, like she should have. No doubt about it. Okay? Take care, Antonio. So, anyway, her aunts and her grandparents sued me for custody. Okay? Which was never going to happen. They made up crap. I mean, they just made up stuff about me going to prison and all this stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? The worst thing I've ever done is wrote a bad check. That's it. That's all I've ever done. It's the only thing I've ever been in trouble with the law for was writing a bad check. But anyway, yeah, and this was 21 years ago. I mean, it's not that. But and it was my ex-wife at the time. Me and my wife had already been married for 3 years. I mean, we were ex-husband and wife, which we were still friends. My wife and her were friends. I mean, we were, you know, a family that's been divorced and got kids involved. It's the way it works. But, so, her whole life, the judge actually gave them visitation. Okay? So I had to let her go. I don't remember if it was once a month or what it was. But anyway, she got to go stay for the weekend. And then alternating holidays and stuff like that. And that was fine. I didn't mind that. But her whole life, all they did was fill her head with, we were shit, they were not. That's it. That's all we got. That we were crap people and they were not. Okay, just telling you, that's what she got her entire life. So, and the thing is, and I blame her as well, because as she got older, she should have known better. She should have been able to see through that crap. But she wasn't. She was so enamored by the life they were living. Because I live in a mobile home. I live in a 1980 mobile home. They got a big, nice 2,400, 2,800 square foot, 3,000, whatever, brick home they live in up there in Prattville. All nice, you know, driving nice cars and all that stuff. That's the life she wanted. She hauled ass. On her 18th birthday. Didn't tell nobody, nothing. Just had her crap. She had been taking little bits of her clothes out of the house over time. Had it all packed up and ready. She had one friend that she had told about it, and she left. They came and picked her up at the high school because she was 18. She could sign herself out and there wasn't crap they could do about it. I get it. Fine. But don't call me crying because you screwed up. And now she lives right over here across the county over here. And we see her at least 2-3 times a week. Because guess what? She figured out real people were better than those fake mother... Sorry. But that's just the way it works out. You cannot go through life thinking that you are something you are not. Because one of these days, that little white speck on top of chicken shit, that's chicken shit too, and it'll get rubbed out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. Sorry to preach, but that was my story with my oldest daughter, and it still rubs me the wrong way. How people can be that way. Why? What good did it do them bad-mouthing me? Yeah, it got her to come live with them for 4 months, 6 months, whatever it was. Okay. Sunday country church, that's right. People are shallow, and why? I mean, I understand people have pasts, you know. Some people don't want you to know that they spent 3 years in prison for beating the snot out of somebody. I get it. It's who you are today, right now, sitting in front of me and God and everybody else. That's who you are. That's who I know. I don't give a shit what you did yesterday. Unless you slap me, and then I might hold a grudge for a day or two. Everybody's got a past. Everybody. Some of them are really boring, but everybody's got one. So, it just is what it is. I'm past that. I ain't even thought about it in so many years, and I dug it up for this show. How about that? Now you know more about me. Woohoo! But I think that's why a lot of people watch this show. What's up, Hawk? Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. Go back and watch it. I just told an interesting story if you missed that. Let you know a little bit more about me, if you wanted to know. I hear you, Rover. You know, it's funny, Rover. I know a man. He's 71 years old. Oh, you're that's fine, Shane. That's no biggie. Take it easy, Hawk. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is. But he's 70-something years old now. He went to get a job at a nursing home. Okay? Put in his paperwork. Told him no, he ain't never been in trouble. Well, anyway, they came back and said, hey, you got a felony on your record. He was like, what? So anyway, back in, when he was 18, he did some stupid crap. He forgot all about it. He's 70 years old. They wouldn't give him a job because he had a friggin' felony in 1959 or whenever it was. Ain't had not a spot on since then. Well, good morning, Vince. How are you? Not nothing since, and it wasn't violent. It wasn't nothing. I hear you, Bruce Ennis. Why? Why for? I love my brother to death. He don't visit me much either. We go to their house probably 3 times as much as they come here. They have a nicer mobile home than we do. You know. Well, it's actually a random rotator. They should give me a hottie. I'm just kidding. I didn't ask them people for nothing. I'm doing it because I like who they are. I like what they're doing. They didn't ask me to put it there. They probably wouldn't care if I took it down. That's right, Mike. And that's what I say at the end of my shows. Read to left, read to right. Walk your path, buddy. It's yours to walk. It's not those people yakking in your ears or anything like that. It's yours. You know, people that do things and say, well, I got talked into it, then you're a weak person. And I understand there are weak people out there. It's who they are. I get it. But don't blame somebody else because you let them talk you into something. Call her tater salad. Yeah, me too, Printing Llama, me too. Refresh. But life is life, man. You know, everybody does their own thing. I got a couple of cousins been to that's all I use. Tala 3D prints, that's all I use. I've never had an issue with it. I have an issue with one roll now, but I think that may be more my issue than the filaments issue. But pretty much everything I use is 3D Solutech. So, but you know, if you have an issue with someone, take it up with that someone. That's the way I do things. I should really print something on here that's large. I really should. I'll have to check that out, Bruce Ennis. I don't have Discord up right now, so I'll check that out after the show. We got an hour. Oh, we only got an hour. Let me say this. Hey, if you like what you're seeing, there are support links down below. Could use it right now. I'm gonna tell you, could use it. Down below, buy some swag. You know, hit the like button, subscribe, buy me a coffee, send me a PayPal me. Hell, get on my Amazon wish list. I will print the llama head. I'll have to see how much filament it takes to print it large because I can't buy any filament right now. I actually was looking for some white last night to do some unicorn ears for my granddaughter's cake, and I found about this much. That's all I had. But anyway, if you want to support the channel, support it. The links are down below where you can support the channel. The streamlabs.com link and the Patreon link are the only ones that'll show up on here for now because my stream's not monetized. We are slowly but surely moving towards that. Let me go over here. We have 565 subscribers. It was just 2 short weeks ago I hit 500. Yeah, white PLA. I don't have any. It was just a couple short weeks ago. We just hit 500. Now we're at 565. So we keep moving along. Keep moving along. We are moving slowly but surely, and y'all know, and I've said it from the get-go, I want good people in here. It's like Tala coming in there. Yeah. Tala coming in here this morning. You know, sounds like a good person. We'll see. Nah. It's been great to talk with him this morning. Good job. Good deal. I know, Slug. Winamp. Ha ha. Let's go back, huh? Come on, Martin. What's up, Matrix Clone? Man, I thought you done got pissed off at me again and run off. What is Winamp? Yeah, there you go. 3D printing llama's not that old, Slug. Print and play. James, you're on it this morning, buddy. Babysitting a dog and he was getting restless. I hear you. You're older than me and you don't know what Winamp is? Come on. You must have started using computers in the 2008 or later. Never let the machine win. It was close. I did. I thought we made Matrix mad the other day. I hadn't seen him on Discord or anything. I know he has trouble text or chatting sometimes. It screws him up. But, well, god dang. I don't know how you didn't have Winamp. That's right. 18 minutes. Mine was a VIC 20. I didn't even have the damn Commodore 64. I don't know, because you disappeared the other day out of chat, and then you ain't been on Discord or nothing. You know, just like to check up on folks. You been okay? I did. Actually, it was an image, but I read the whole thing. I responded on Discord. What switcher am I using? What do you mean? Oh, I got you, brother. I understand. A Heathkit H8 in 1978. I was 6 years old in 1978. Good morning, Knack 3D Designs. Now, see, you come in here with your right moniker this morning, Carl Brown. I mean, and y'all said I was crazy the other day for saying you was under the wrong name. I knew I'd seen you under Knack 3D before. Coming here making me think I was crazy. I had the Amiga 1000 and the 3000. I've still got, yes, I'm on OBS, and I still have a Commodore 64. I have an original Atari 2600 and a 2800, I think. That's right. Met me in the IRL. Did you? Well, god dang it then. I hear you, Matrix. Sometimes that happens. A 486. Oh my God. I remember putting in the friggin' math coprocessors to make a 286 a 386. We were sleeping in the same house. Things did get freaky, but it wasn't between me and James. I'm surprised he got any sleep at all, sleeping underneath where I was sleeping. You lost your wrench with the new account. That's right. See, I can't really give you a wrench if you know. I don't know who you are. You're new. You just got in here. Hey, Joel just released those friggin' filament shelf bracket things that I need to print a bunch of because I need to like store friggin' filament. Heck yeah, that's right with POW. That's right. I remember that. I remember those renders. You'd sit there for like 30 minutes as the screen did one line at a time. I remember that, Martin. You're like, oh, come on. This is going to be so cool. And then you get done and you're like, well, crap, I needed to do this. Then you do it and you're like, okay. 30 minutes later. That's right. Oh, God. The backyard bell. I remember. TRS-80. Remember those from Radio Shack? Morning, Trolling for Dollars. How are you, my friend? Glad to see you here. I actually taught the teachers how to use the Apple IIe's when they put them in our middle school over here. I was in the 6th grade. A Commodore 128. I remember those. Does anybody remember the Atom? I think it was the Atom. ADAM. I can't remember, but it was the first one I saw with a tape drive. And it was so cool, man. I mean, it was just so cool. Oh. I don't even remember who made that. Who made that? It might have been a Commodore. But it was cool. So, question that we posed in the title. How are the smoothers? Good morning, David Olson. How are you? There you go. No video from Chris today. I know, man. I know. That's right. That's right, Shane. "3D print llama." They were kind of limp out the gate, weren't they? An Intel 8080. The PET. I remember that. Hold on. I gotta look this up though. There it is, right there. Right there. Y'all want to see that it was by Coleco. No? No? NAC 3D Design. I seem to remember you. Oh. Ashley S., have a great day. Have a great day. You're on the plane, David Olson. Have a safe trip to Lisbon, my friend. Have a safe trip. Well, no, you're talking about the Atom. ATOM. The Atom computer was what? 1983. It was by, who was that? Coleco. Yeah, no joke. 3D printing llama. Thought that was going to be the future. Damn zip drives. 128 megabytes of storage on a removable drive. Man, that was awesome. Oh, is that what you need to know, Carl Brown? Is that it? Is that all there is to it? Let's see. Look how easy that was. See, that's all that needed to be done. See? I know I gotta get that video out, man. I won't get to edit it today, maybe tonight. Not 5 1/4. You're safe again from Tasha. I've still got an 8 megabyte out there that's like this big. It's like immensely large 8 megabyte hard drive. Yep. I remember when I installed it and when I took it out. I remember when they went to the 3.5 inch hard drives, I was like, there's no way they got that much storage in one drive, and it was like 20 megabytes. You know what this is saying about this chat room? That we're a bunch of old folks. That's what it's saying. But how cool was it to grow up during that age, to watch all that technology come forward? You know, and then you got people like Jimmy, you know, that are here, especially Matrix. You know, he was here when Matrix was around when they invented dirt. So he's been here a day or two. Ken Keller, I thought he just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Ken. Yeah, I know, Mitch. I know. The thing is, it hasn't. It has not. It has not stopped. You know, Moore's Law is still in effect. It's still rolling. Now, are they getting close? Yeah. Ha ha! Wow. Secondhand luggable computer. Yeah. Good morning, John Clark. Hey, you know what? I ain't never seen your name in here before. Are you new here? Come on, you can comment again. We don't bite. You're welcome, Ken Keller. I didn't know it was your birthday. I thought you just had a birthday. Oh, wait, no, that was y'all's anniversary. My bad. Best sliced bread, the best thing since Betty White. I do believe John Clark's new in here. Never commented. Y'all tell him welcome to the country club, man. You got to comment and make your voice heard. Come on. Let's give him a welcome. He took Robbie Mac's place as long-time listener, first-time commenter. Run away while you still can. We will suck you in. Usually don't catch it live. Well, that's cool, John Clark. Maybe you can catch it on the weekends more often. That's awesome, Robert Reynolds. I don't know how. And I'm going to bring this up because my wife, she gets so aggravated with me about this. Shut your mouth, James. But my wife is like, if we go to a talent show at the high school because our kids, you just lost the stream. I'm still good. Refresh. But we go to the talent show at the high school or middle school or whatever because our kids in it, right? and our kid goes on first. If our kid goes on first, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave. My wife's like, no, we paid $2 to get in here. I'm like, I don't care. I paid $2 to watch my kid. Some of them kids are my, friends from high school's kids. I like them. I don't give a damn about sitting here watching them. I'm not interested in watching their kids. I'm interested in watching mine. Any of y'all like that? I mean, really. Yeah, we have to pay. Hell yeah, man. Our high school's broke. I'll get some video out one day. My 15-year-old Destiny that y'all have seen, she was in middle school play, and she played Willy Wonka in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That girl can sing, but she's shy. That's the only thing. She can actually really sing. And that, that's coming from a parent, so. I'm also one of those that I don't want to see your kids first thing in the morning either. I'm honest about kids. Babies are ugly. When babies are first born, they're ugly. Are they still behind? I don't know. You asked Shane, but I ain't even checked on mine. There you go, Mitch. That's exactly right, man. Both my MMU and my 2.5 order say they're still on back order. But the 2.5 is because I want the new textured sheet. But that's what I'm saying, man. Don't get me wrong. If I go to watch a softball game, I'm going to sit there and watch, and I'm going to cheer for everybody. But I don't want to watch other people's kids struggle through a song or struggle through a dance. And then every now and again, you hear one, you're like, damn, that was pretty good. But I still could have done without it. That's just me. My nieces and nephews, I love them to death, and I will go watch them. But we go to graduation every year, even though we don't have a child graduating, because hell, I'm kin to most people in this county. I'm born and raised here. We've been here forever. So I'm kin to most folks. So we go to graduation every year. Well, there's 300 kids graduating, and guess what? It's outside in May. It's hot, and there's a ton of bugs that will eat you alive. I don't like doing it, but I do it. It's called harmony in the home. I know I keep trying to get Shane to send me an MMU, but he ain't done that yet either. He's pretty sorry. That Shane from Prusa guy. Love him like my brother. He's just sorry as hell. Ride the cockroaches. What? Well, I'm not worried about cockroaches. We have a decent stadium. Hell, we got a boy that plays for the Philadelphia Eagles that went to our high school. Yeah, you did. How do you do that? Oh, sorry. Still need the power paint. Summer in the South. The feeling of being sticky the moment you step outside. You are correct, my friend. Another 50 prayer. God dang it, son. I ain't going to be able to walk praying that much to Budweiser. Because you just keep adding and adding and adding. I'm going to do like 12 hell Budweisers and fall over. And have to start again when I get up. What's up, Sean? Here for a minute before church. Well, that's good. You're not cursing on a Sunday, sir? All right. Me either. Me neither. Today Sunday? Dang it. Already did then. Dang. Oh, I got an email from Newegg. How many of y'all buy parts from Newegg.com? Too late, Ethel. She already did. Yeah, I made a beautiful vase on the TiVo yesterday. See that, Sean? That's regular size. I printed this at regular size on the TiVo. I shrunk this one so I could fit it on the Hypercube. It is to me. Some people would disagree with you. But looking at it, it's, you know, it's pretty solid. Holding it up to the light and all that stuff, I'm good with it. Yeah, me too. I used to buy a lot of stuff. Yeah, I bet, Shane. Oh, it's probably been 3 or 4 since I bought from them. Oh, yeah, not even that long. No, it ain't been that long. Well, maybe it has. My servers have been running. Because, you know, every time they put, like, 3-4 terabyte hard drives on sale, I'd buy 3 or 4 of them. That's why I got 20 terabytes friggin' storage in there. Yep, that's true, Bruce Ennis, and that's exactly right. That's why it's good it's still around. It's surprising that they're still around. It really is, because a lot of times it's easier to get it on Amazon because you're going to get it in 2 days. Or I will because of Prime. If you don't have Prime, I get it. But, yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's just easier. It really is. Anybody seen Glenn in a while? Fun King? Hadn't seen him in a while either. Since his last live stream. He hadn't commented on mine, I don't think. What? Oh. Big Green, is it a new one? I mean, I understand that. I do. I think I'm going to break out some of that out to filament and start a big print. His kid was a trip at Earth. You are correct. Sean's daddy's kid was a trip at Earth. I didn't get to spend as much time with Sean. Man, that's why I didn't want a table. They do trolling for dollars. I like the way that you can navigate and find exactly what you're looking for. I really do. I like that. Their interface, I think, is one thing. Well, yeah, but those are scheduled, Bruce. He schedules videos, and they shoot all those on Saturday, so they just shot all their videos yesterday for the week. So, those are done already, but eight-hour print. Cross your fingers. I will. I will cross my fingers. I sliced the sorceress to print. I hear you. Pocon, have a great day, sir. We will see you at a later time. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for being here. And I'm with Shane. All you people watching, there's 37 of you out there. And there's only, 10, 12 commenting at any given time. Thank you for watching the stream. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you being here. Even though I don't know you're here. What was his name? Hold on. Let me go find it. John something. John Clark. Like John Clark. Said he watches all the time. His first time commenting. Yeah, that's him. And probably so. That big printer is kicking his butt. It really is. Really is. So. But yeah, no, we're moving along. If you didn't get to watch the first of the stream, you need to go back and watch it. I told a story about my life that you might find interesting. You know, don't. Oh, come on. Really? Print white stuff. I will do 3D printing llama. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do. And it will get printed. I've got to, how did the frog turn out? The frog turned out great, David. Oh, get it over here. I don't know if you're watching or if you're just listening, but it actually turned out really good. Except for where my cooling fans were off, underneath the bottom. And you can see where they came on at. And then everything started printing fine. So, it worked out good. Matrix, I know, man, and I don't know what goes on with your internet, what's going on with your stuff over there. I don't get it. I don't understand. Because nobody else has ever reported having problems like that. Yeah, no, this frog is off of the TiVo after the smoother upgrade yesterday, Sean. The little monster. And it did. It turned out really good. Really, really good frog. Nice and glossy. Nice, pretty frog. You know, so. Turned out for me. Oh. Good Lord of mercy. Leg is killing me. I didn't go get an oil change yesterday, so that's happening today. Let me see. I need to listen to me. What? Can I do your what? Yes, I did. Did it in a live stream yesterday, Sean. That's for sure I did. What is going on here? Oh, so I got that. Oh, it won't be here till tomorrow. That's right. It didn't add it yet. Alright. Cool beans. Yes, and I don't have the vase to show you, but yes, the salmon skinning was I didn't mind it. My wife didn't mind it, but it was absolutely noticeable in the first vase, the big vase that I gave my mother, especially. You had the concentric rings, you know, that were there, that were actually there. You could see them. And the cool thing is, if you use Simplify 3D, I don't know if you watched it. Yeah, an oil change. I didn't do it yesterday. I got to do it today. You get salmon skin with your Einstein board? Wow. But no, you need to look at the preview when you slice, right? Because I was actually looking last night when I sliced that vase, and you can see the salmon skinning in the preview. It has the same exact pattern. So it's not something that just happens here. It's the way it's interpreted in the software as well. So I will tell you that I don't know, Mapro 6. It was at I started it at 3:30 yesterday afternoon. It was a scheduled event. Oh, and tomorrow night. Oh, of course we got coffee tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night we have Daniel Noré. He's already got the link. We're gonna get on about 10 minutes before and have it all ready to go. Daniel Noré. So y'all have your questions for him about what's coming up, what he's been doing. You know, whatever you want to know. I mean, it's really not personal items, but you know. Well, damn, Mapper. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, you set a reminder. Set a reminder for the interview tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. tomorrow evening. I am not going to forget. It's on my board. And I may actually have the one for the following week as well. I don't know. See, because the 16th is my first day at the new job, so I don't know what time I'm going to get off. That's the problem. I don't know what time I'm getting off of work. It's an hour from work to here. Take care, Sean. So, but yeah, today's oil change day. Got to go do that. We were talking about it yesterday, I think. Need a new project. I actually have a Amazon thing coming today. It was like $3. What the hell is it? I forgot what it was. Don't you give me 50 more either, Shane from Prusa. I can't handle no more. Some gears, that's right. Alright. 34 folks in here this morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I got to check out the Joel video he posted this morning. All right. Matt's not in here either. Or Jen, either one. They must be sleeping in this morning. I have been interviewed. I was interviewed on Chris Riley's channel. Matter of fact, I think it's the only live interview that Chris Riley has done. So there is one out there. Now, I have not, I got interviewed by Ron, CMP, at Earth. Really, the only interview I got from Earth. Do that, Shane. Do that. But you know me, I like to talk, so just be prepared. It's country3d@gmail.com would be the best place to send it. You know what? I'm going to move this coffee back here because I like laying back like this. But I got to have my coffee back here. That is pretty easy. You know, it is really easy to find me everywhere. It's on Facebook. It's facebook.com/country3d. On Twitter, it's @country3d. Email is country3d@gmail.com. Website is country3d.com. And YouTube is youtube.com/country3d. I am Country3D everywhere, not just on YouTube. So I will tell you that the Mail Thing Thursday coming up this Thursday will be fun. It will be fun. My wife has a couple of segments. Y'all were nice to her for her birthday, and she was reluctant. And I actually have to edit hers because I get a lot of, is that the way I'm supposed to do it? Am I supposed to do that way? Is that what I'm supposed to? That's what I get a lot of while she's doing it. Yes, 3D printing llama, it is easy. It is very easy. You get some folks and they're like, well, I'm this on Twitter, I'm this on Instagram, I'm this on there. Nope, it's just Country 3D. You find that and you'll find me. couldn't get my beauty sleep out. I was up till after midnight last night, and then that damn nozzle jammed in there. It really made me mad. Really did. I don't get mad a lot, but that one made me mad. Who's your guest? Come on. Give it. Who is it? Oh no, I bet she does too. She actually did better yesterday than she did Thursday or whatever. But the cool thing is Thursday she didn't do all that. Yesterday's is the one I got to edit. And then she hit start streaming when she meant to hit stop recording. Luckily I caught that in like 2 seconds, so it didn't even send YouTube any information. But man, Canadian Maker Project, you can't just jump in here. There you go. Nah, that doesn't work. That doesn't work for me. If I'm going to schedule watch time, I need to know what I'm going to watch. Now, I may try to jump into your stream, but with my kids and grandkids being here, I ain't been doing a lot of that lately. You know, and I'm sorry about that, but I'll jump in and say, hey, how you doing, and leave. And not because I don't want to watch other folks' content, but I want to visit with my kids and grandkids. I mean, if you just want people to watch, then that's fine. Don't tell me, that's fine. I'm just telling you my point of view. But as far as the TL Smoother, and if you didn't watch my live stream yesterday, you can go back and watch it, or I'll just tell you. The TL Smoothers took like, what, 30 seconds to get put on there. And then, I had to clean the nozzle out, which took longer. And then I just hit print, and it printed the frog, which turned out fantastically. And then last night I noticed, and let me turn on the camera over here, and I'll show you. Let me get that up there. On the overhead. See this blue thing right here? I noticed that the shroud had popped off of my fan. So the shroud was gone, so it wasn't cooling from one side. So therefore, I had to print one. And you know what? I found it on Thingiverse in like 2 minutes. It took like 5 minutes to print. And now my cooling is back on both sides of the nozzle, which is fantastic. Oh, the blinky light. You want to watch the blinky light? Hold on. It's not blinky. It's just red. It's just red. But I really want to do this sorceress. Let me see. What filaments do I got over here? I've got black. What color is that? Hold on. I've got 2 blacks. I've got a roll and a half of the gold. Let's see now. Tasha may need the country clock. Hey, I'm ready. Are you ready? You just tell me when, my friend. Hey, if I have to use the country clock, then you have to, y'all wearing earphones need to mute it when he tells me go, because it gets loud in a hurry. You know who wasn't here yesterday, nor today, is my friend Fernando Pena. If he has been here, he's been quiet. But, you know, it is the weekend and he spends time with his family. He's got a beautiful wife, too. Don't deserve that. She's a lovely lady. I'll go. All right, everybody. Wake up, Tasha. It's time to get up this morning. That probably cut all out. I'm making Fernando famous. I warned you, Bruce Ennis. He asked for the country clock. There it was. I tried to tell y'all. No, I'm just kidding. I only do it when he asks to wake up Tasha. Please don't do that. I'm sorry, Bruce. I apologize. If your neighbors are fussing, tell them. She's up. Sweet. I hear you. I hear you. You know what? I'm going to do that. Your cat's awake now. I think I'm going to do that. In this. I think I will. I woke you from a doze. That's alright. Let me faster than hitting the... Hey, Thomas Elrod, I woke him up. I am going to print this in pasta. I'm going to print big in pasta. Very big. And I really hope it doesn't fail. You can't. I hear you. Don't eat the pasta. I will not be eating this pasta. I will be, however, watching it print. So let me turn on. Let me turn on the heat there. Intergalactic, that's right. So I'm going to re-slice this and put this back on the card because I want to change some things about it. Okay, so let's remove the Benchy. Let's go import the Sorceress by Luby. And yes, I bought the Sorceress. We're going to take the 180 millimeter version of the Sorceress and we're going to pump her up. We're going to make her 350 on the Z-axis. No, let's go with 450. Will it still fit in the build volume? Yes, it does. Alright, so a 450 millimeter tall Sorceress. So let's go edit this process. We're gonna change this to 4.0 on the retraction. I'm gonna change the retraction speed to 65 millimeters a second. Leave the nozzle white where it's at. We're gonna layer 433. That's fine. No, not at 0.3. That's why that turned out like it did. Okay, so let's do this at what was that? 1816. 816. That's the, I think that's the golden value. Let's go look and see. I've got that saved for the TiVo little monster. It's a text file. Golden ratio. What is it? 1618 is the golden ratio. 1618. Alright, so 0.1618. We're going to choose the closest point to a specific location. Additions, we're going to do 2 skirt outlines. The infill, I'm going to do at 15% because that should be good for all support. No support. Temperatures, primary extruder, we're going to start at 215, go to 210. That should be okay. Cooling 0 and 80. All of that. I don't know. I actually found this. No, I can't do a time lapse. I don't have the setup to do a time lapse on this. So I'm going to prepare to print. Let's see how long this actually takes. Let me unload some filament over here. Alright, so unloading filament off of the little monster. Go ahead and get this put away before I don't. It ain't gonna fit there. Maybe it'll fit. It will fit there. How about that? you're buffering, then restart, refresh. I don't know if it's buffering for anybody else. Hopefully not. 941. Let me see here. Nope, I'm good. So should be good. All right, so let's go ahead and clip this one. Let's clip this purple here. We're going to see how long this is going to take, because I bet it's going to be 50 or 60 hours worth. I would be willing to bet that. And that's a long bowing too. Pushing that blue out. Now we're getting some purple. What I want to see right there. Alright, so this says it's going to take 50 hours and 29 minutes. And that's Simplify 3D's best guess as to how long this is going to take. So, let me save the tool past the disk. And I am going to save it to the TiVo Little Monster. You know what? First things first. I'm going to take everything off of this disk. Let's cancel that. I'm going to take everything off of that. Because it's so full, I'm going to take everything off except for my frog. Alright, here we go. So let's go down to F. And let's take everything off except for the two frogs. And I mean everything. I'm taking everything off of here. So I'm going to go to my G-code folder and I'm going to create a new folder. Called TLM. And I'm going to paste everything on the card into the TLM. 75 hours or so. Yeah, probably so. Alright, so there we go. We've been on for an hour and 43 minutes, so I'm going to tell you again. If you want to support the channel, the links are below. Patreon will get you little special stuff. Not a lot yet, but it's getting there. $5 more a month will get your name on the closing video. You're already a member of the Kuntry Club if you're subscribed, so welcome to the club. It's a great group of guys. If you want to support the channel, click the links below. It is what it is. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, get notifications. We're doing an everyday show until the 16th when I start my new job, and then it'll be in the afternoons, I believe, and then on the weekends it'll be in the morning. So thank you for being here, for sure. And we hope you come back, you guys that are new. Alright, so I am done erasing that. We're going to save this to the... Yeah, we're going to name this... What did I put it at? 450? 450 millimeters. We're going to save it. This is going to take a bit to write that file to the thing. It's going to take 3.42 pounds of filament. So, this is the Protopasta off-color Galactic Empire purple. So it will be different color purples. So this will take, they're 750 gram rolls, so it will take over, should be over 2 of them. So that'd be 1.5 kilograms. And that's 3/4, so this will take a little bit on a 3rd roll. Maybe. We'll see. I've got 3 rolls of the off-color purple. I do. And I need to see what speed I printed this at, because I may have printed it at 120 and I don't want to do it at 120. I want to do it at like 80 because I want it to turn out good. And you know, the faster you go, the worse it is. Oh yeah, purple's my favorite color, 3D printing llama. Did you not know that? It's still writing to the USB drive, so. Where's the STL? You can't. You have to buy this STL. And if you search for The Sorceress by Luby, you can get that. Oh yeah, no doubt. Printing llama. I don't have polyalchemies. I've got protopasta. But the protopasta is a metallic purple, which is really cool too. So protopasta makes some good glittery filament. They make good other filaments too, but their glitter stuff is fantastic. Nothing happening on Twitter. Sweet. Yes, I can. Hold on. Let me go down here. Go to screen share. And drop this here. Because I don't have a screen on here. That's what I'm printing. And you see I still got the spinning wheel of death. So but that's what it was. Oh, now we'll have that. Turn that off. And there we go. That's better. Alright. Well, and I have to say I've been having decent luck. These are off color rolls. Yeah, the one I had to stop at Earth. That's right. But this one's 450 millimeters tall, so it will be about, which you can't see, but you know, 450 millimeters. Big. You know what would be really cool is because it's a pen holder, right? I can print it that big and then use it as like a lightsaber holder or something like that. That'll be awesome. Then I can make a lightsaber, a cool one with noise and all that stuff. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. It's still writing to the SD card. So I can't do anything with it at the moment. Let me grab the alcohol too, because I need to wipe the bed off, make sure it's good and clean and everything's stitched well. Okay. Keeps freezing. Yeah, I haven't had any issues this morning with internet. None. So I don't know. I really don't know, man. I don't know. Let's clean the bed off nice and pretty here. Make sure everything's out of the way. What is that? There we go. Get a nice, pretty even surface, because this is a big ass bed for PEI. I'm gonna tell you right now. Huh? That's weird. Because I'm putting out at 720, and it seems to be, everything seems to be going. Oh no, it's a YouTube issue, because my output here is very high, but YouTube is saying that I'm not getting very much out. So I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. Yeah, I'm red on YouTube. I'm green on OBS. Maybe it's the rendering of the thing here. Let's exit preview mode. I don't know. That's weird. Edit. Let's go to speeds. I'm at 100. Let's do 80. All right. So I mean, it may be during the prepare to print stage. Let me see. Oh, yeah. That's what was doing it. The rendering of the model, for sure. I mean, it's back now. It's back to where it's supposed to be, but that may be the case where Simplify 3D is just killing the output. So yeah, I could see that. Now I'm back green. So it's green on YouTube again. So hopefully everything's straightened out. What's up, Apocalypse Survivor? Jumped in here at the end again. Cool, Mike. I appreciate that. I think I'm going to write this to the hard drive this time instead of to the card, and then write it from the hard drive to the card. Nope, just gonna write it. Just gonna do it straight there. Just be easier. Let me watch and see. Yeah, YouTube is back green now, so I don't know if it was something between me and them, because I was outputting it. You know, I upped my stream speed yesterday, and it was much better. The latency is much better on the chat. Everything is better, because I had it set at 11. Hey, it's the real video version. I had it set at 1100 kilobits per second. I know, Matrix. I know, man. I sound better though. You want me to sing to you? I can sing you a country song. Hold on, I'll go look. Hold on, let me see. Did you send me an email? Looks exactly right to me. I'll look at these. Let me see what we got here. Hey, I can do that. I think I can handle that. That llama head doesn't take any supports, does it? Now the flying ace I could do too, but it takes supports. But I don't think that llama head actually take any supports. So that's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Alright. Alright. Well, maybe this will finish writing. Oh, yesterday's Frog Apocalypse Survivor turned out very well. Hold on, let me get my camera so I can see it. Turned out very well. If you look at his eyes. Now, come on. Where I had some issues was when one of the fans wasn't working. You can see the cooling issues under there. But they straightened themselves out too once I got that fan working. But the cool thing is I printed a vase. And it's quite largish, as you can see. But there is no salmon skinning to be seen in this vase. So it took it all out. Now there is some patterns in there, but it's not salmon skinning as, you know, as I saw salmon skinning. So the frog turned out fantastic. The smoothers absolutely helped out. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's see if we're finished writing. Nope, not yet. I actually want to hit start before we get off of here so you'll know that I'm actually printing this damn sorceress. Alright, so we got to wait for it to finish. It's not done. Yeah. Yeah, it takes a lot. You could actually put some tree supports on his arms and sit him on his knees and it wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Dude, it was smooth, Apocalypse Survivor. It turned out really well. I was very happy with it. I don't know, you know. Good morning, Ron. How are you? That's fine, brother. That's fine, man. Come back and see us when you can. You know how that works. I appreciate you swinging in. All right, so we're done. Let's take this out of here. And let's let the bed heat up and do its business. This is going to restart right there. I don't get to see you much, man. I know I stream when you're not around because you know you're not up in the mornings, but pretty soon that'll change. We'll be doing it in the afternoons. Yes. Won't get a good fade between rolls. It's just going to be between rolls, whatever it turns into. So we're going to click print, the sorceress, and hit OK. So now we wait for the bed to get up to 60 degrees, which it's a 120 volt bed, so it doesn't take very long. Yeah, Ron, we you know, because Monday, a week from tomorrow, I start my new job. So my morning coffee will probably only be on the weekends, and I'll be doing an afternoon show pretty much every day other than that. Might piss a lot of people off because they like to stream in the afternoons, and I was covering the mornings, which was good for them. But I do what I got to do, and you do what you got to do. I will still support you to do what you got to do, because that's the way the cookie crumbles. And sooner or later, I may get to work from home, and we'll go back to morning or whatever. 47 degrees from 60. I know, Shane. I know. And I'm pretty sure that Proofs of Support is just overwhelmed because their machines are such crap. Really? Come on, man. It ain't like you answer like 3 calls a day. Unless it's people going, hey, where's my order? I ordered so long ago. Where's it at? And you have to give them a link. Well, here's the shipping table. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create like 4 or 5 accounts and get on in the afternoons with you. Well, let's see. It's starting to print. And see, I could do like a lot of these good folks. I could put this camera right here on that print and let it print all day and let it stream all day. Let me make sure I'm laying down plastic. There it goes. God dang, it's going to be a big print, y'all. Big print. I love you, Shane. And matter of fact, love all of y'all. This is Walter. This has been Kuntry 3D. Treat each other with respect. The world will be a better place. And guess what? We're out of here with the Patreon video. Y'all have a great day.